Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in a while. Just because, or for the people who are not friends with me on social media may know the situation that happened. April 13th, it was a Thursday afternoon, and my house burned down. My house burned down and we lost everything. Like me and my son, you guys know my story if you've seen some of my other videos, and you know that, I am a single mom and I lived with my grandparents. As I worked, I put myself through school. I got a job in the media industry, and it's, my entry-level job or whatever, and I was getting on my way up. I was getting on my feet. Like, I've been, everything was going pretty well. Like, I would say 2017 was the best year. And, yeah, 2017 happened. And so I don't even know where to start. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like everywhere with this video right now. It's kind of hard. It's been a long time since I wanted to make this video. But basically, me and my son, I like to spend my Thursdays with him. So on Thursday, for some reason, we usually just go to the park and go get some food, and we come back home and I cook him dinner or whatever, and we play or whatever. So I was like, you know what, I want this day to be an eventful day for us. Let's go to here, let's go to the children's museum, let's go to the mall, like pick you out some shoes, so because you're outgrowing your shoes anyway. And I was like, let's go to the children's museum. I'm really tired. I kind of want to go back home, but I didn't. And then next, I'm at the children's museum, just like, whatever. And then my sister calls me. And when I pick up the phone, she's like screaming, crying. Like, she's just screaming, crying. And I thought her dog got ran over. I don't know why, but in my head, like, I just interpreted like someone died. Usually when I would get those calls, someone died, and she was screaming and crying, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? And she was like, the house is burning down. The house is burning down, Brittany. And I was like, what? Like, and immediately I thought, like, is it a kitchen fire? Like, is the kitchen on fire? Like, whatever. Like, I don't know. And then my grandmother calls me, and she's crying. And my grandmother is not the person to cry. Like, she's never really just, like, cried like that. So to hear her cry, it was, like, gut-wrenching to hear her cry, because, she called me and she was like, Britt, the house is burning down. The house is on fire. And she's crying. And I immediately just, like, I'm in shock. Like, I didn't cry. I couldn't interpret it. I was actually angry because everyone was crying. I was really angry because I was like, is someone alive? Like, did anyone die? Because as a journalist and as a reporter, like, I usually, when I'm covering these type of fires, like, someone's either trapped in the house or died or whatever. And so I was really scared that somebody had died. I was even thinking about my dog, as you've seen him, like, walking around. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, where's my grandfather? Like, where's my grandpa? Where is he? Nobody was answering anything I was saying, and I was just like, I immediately called my friend, my best friend, and I told her, oh my God, my house is on fire, I don't know what's going on. And then I called my son's dad, and I told him, oh my God, the house is on fire, I don't know what's going on. I was just in shock. I didn't even cry. And then I started to finally, like, it started to sink in, and I started to cry because I didn't know if anybody was okay. And I didn't even care if the house was burning down. I just wanted to know if anybody was alive, like anybody was trapped or whatever. And so I called my job, and because I seen a push alert on my phone that there are several house fires in Northwest Houston, and I was like, wait a second, like, this is my part of town. Maybe this is what they're reporting on. So I couldn't even, like, go on my app. I just called my job immediately and was like, oh my God, are you guys covering a house fire? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, is it Northwest Harris County? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, where is it? And they're like, they said my street name, and I just immediately started crying. I was like, that's my house, that's my house, that's my house. And they were like, oh my God, we have the chopper over right now. And I was like, is anybody stuck inside? I don't even know if it's anybody okay. Like, I didn't know if something happened. Like, I think my main thing was, it's like, once I knew that everybody was okay and safe, I thought about my mom pictures. And many know that my mom passed away when I was a kid and when I was a baby. So that's always been my biggest fear. If a fire ever happened in the house, like I thought about my mom's photos. And so I was crying about my mom's photos, and then I went into shock mode again, and I just started, and then like my grandmother was just like, just tell everyone. So I posted on Facebook. I was like, I don't have time to just call everyone. People and family are gonna see it, friends are gonna see it. And at that moment, I'm a very private person, and when I'm going through things, like I was going through medical issues, like I was in and out the hospital, I was in and out the doctor's office trying to figure out what was going on with my stomach. Like I am very personal when I'm going through stuff, but this was a moment in time where I said, I do not care about saving face. Like my life is being flipped upside down at this moment, and I can't even get to my family. They're way across town, and then it's in the middle of traffic, rush hour. So I stayed there while my son was playing, and I was on the phone crying, looking crazy. People are looking at me. I'm on the phone. My son's like playing around. He doesn't want to go anywhere. And I, at that moment, like I let my son play, because at that moment I felt like, I don't know when the next time we can go out and do stuff like this. I don't know if this is the last time he's gonna be like able to like have fun, and just I just wanted him to feel happy at that moment, because I knew our life, when we come back, he's not gonna have anything. Well, I didn't even know how bad it was, but I said there's a possibility we might be coming back and he doesn't have anything. So I just let him play and sit there looking crazy, crying. And then finally I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get in the car. I gotta face the music. I gotta go and go see. So I drove almost 45 minutes across town, and I get to the neighborhood trying to get in, and it was police cars everywhere. They were blocking off our neighborhood is attached to another neighborhood. They wouldn't even let anyone in that neighborhood. And I circled back. I ran to the cop, and I was like, this is my house, like please, like let me through. Like how do I get through? And they said you got to take another way. So I took another way to get to the house, and as soon as I entered into the neighborhood, like I smelled smoke, and like I just seen everyone outside. Like this is a big neighborhood, and everyone in the community like knew about it. Everybody was outside because it was such a big deal, and they had the whole street like blocked off. And I just got my son out of the car. I just parked my car wherever, and I had to run. Like I literally ran just to be there. And I seen everyone. I seen the news people. I seen my news crew out there for my job. Like it was so surreal. And to see like smoke and firefighters going in and out the house, and the fire at this point was kind of already getting extinguished. Like the fire happened around 5. I got there around like, I don't know, like maybe 7, end of 6 o'clock. I don't know. I can't even, at this moment, times didn't matter. And I just started crying, and I was happy that everyone was okay, but then I was crying because I'm like, this is literally my life. Like I cover fires, and it's so impersonal at times, because you don't know how much it affects you, because you know people say, well, at least you didn't lose a life. And I was so happy, but it's something. I've been through a flood before. I've had everything flooded, and I was in a flood where I had to get rescued, and it's an eerie feeling when your house is on fire. And we were able to go inside the house after everything happened, and it was so hard to like walk in a place that basically was your like childhood home in a way, and see everything like black. Like everything was just charred and black, and it was dark outside, and it was just dark. I asked the firefighter, like, can I just see what my child has left? Like, and he assisted me to come upstairs, but he told me it wasn't safe. And I walked in that room, and everything was gone. And I tried to walk in my room, and everything was gone. Like everything, like that whole room, the roof caved in. The roof was like on top of my bed. It was just like I could see from outside. My grandparents' cars blew up. Like it was such a big fire. Our neighbor's house caught on fire. The backyards caught on fire of like 2 other homes behind us, and like it was just the most eerie feeling ever to see something that when you go home, that's your home. Like, you know, when you go home, like, that's a place of feeling where you can escape the world, and to see like the place that you feel like you can escape away and just relax and rest is gone. And that night we went to my sister's apartment, smelling like smoke. Everyone smelled like smoke, you know, and we slept in the clothes that we were in. I asked my sister for some clothes, and my son, he only had a limited amount of diapers at that moment. Like, he was crying about his pacifier. He was crying about going in the house and going to sleep. Like, he was just crying because he didn't understand anything, and that was hard for me to see as well. So the next day we come back trying to salvage anything that we could. And this is the video that I took of the place. So this is a Facebook Live that I did. I'm gonna like show you guys, and you can basically walk through the house with me, and this is what we saw when we came back the next day. But this is my son's room. As you can see, the ceiling is destroyed. It doesn't even look like his room. All of his stuff, ceiling caved in. So this is all that's left. I'm even shaking just standing in here. This is the upstairs area. There's nothing left of my bathroom. Just my, you can see to outside because it's pretty much gone. So I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and everything. But this is my room. As you can see, there's not even a closet. It's a bed. There's a, everything's pretty much gone. Just staring at it, looking at it in daylight, it's a different situation. I don't even I can even walk in here, but yeah, it's my closet. All my clothes are burned. There's like no clothes. There were a rack of clothes on the thing, and that's all. I don't know what happened with that, but this is all of upstairs area. This caught on fire as well. Like, most of the roof is just damaged. Yeah. This is the upstairs where the fire spread. I'm just thankful that me and my son wasn't in here. This is the downstairs of the house. Kitchen area, a laundry room area. This is where the fire started, and then it spread here and then to the kitchen, and then went up, and then it went upstairs. You can literally see the bathroom from standing downstairs. You can see the upstairs bathroom area. This is the living room area. It's unbelievable what a fire can do to your home, and how fast and quickly it can destroy things. So yeah, and my grandmother was asleep when the fire happened. So a lot of water damage as well. But this is my grandmother's room, and she was asleep when this happened. So thank God she was able to get out, because that's obviously the roof. But I want to say again, thank you for all the support. All my neighbors are just so kind, and my friends and family. I really appreciate y'all. This is where the fire started, and it's my grandparents' new truck. fire started here, it spread here, it spread to our neighbor's home there. That's their other truck that he goes to work in. So we don't know what caused the fire. We don't know what caused the fire, but this was the garage, and obviously there's nothing left from the garage. The gate got on fire and went to their house, and this is the back of our house. No, our pool was drained, by the way. We were going to clean out our pool and fill it back up, so that's why the pool was empty. So after that, I realized that there's nothing I could do, and I made the Facebook post because I was very vulnerable, and I still am. And I noticed at that point, like, I'm putting my pride aside, I'm putting everything aside, and I'm asking for help. And at that moment, I felt alone. Like, I felt like, where do I even start? You know, where do I even start from here? Like, me and my son and my grandparents are basically homeless at this point. And we were in my sister's small apartment, sleeping on an inflated air mattress, like, and the next day, like, I had so many people, like, reach out to me, and I was so surprised that so many people wanted to help. And they wanted to donate money, so I didn't know what to do, so I just said, hey, I'm just gonna make a GoFundMe. Like, people want to donate, you can. People want to donate clothes, you can. People want to give me diapers, you can. Like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where my money's supposed to go. Like, we were all just very like in shock. Like, we were all like scattered brain. Like, we were just like disorientated. I was so disorientated. I didn't even know where to start. And people were asking me stuff, and I was, didn't even know my son's size anymore. Like, I didn't know my shoe size anymore. I just was saying stuff, and people came over, and like, next day I had a really good friend contact me and was like, oh my God, like, got me all this stuff, a toothbrush, like little things like I didn't even know, like I didn't even realize that I needed, like, oh, I need a toothbrush, I need to wash my face, I need to take a shower, I haven't taken a shower like since this happened. And just having nothing except the clothes that's on your back, but having your life is so big, and a lot of people keep reminding me that, and I have to keep reminding myself that. So currently right now I'm in a situation where I finally went back to work. As you can see, I'm in my work clothes, and these clothes was given to me by my aunt, my cousin. So thank you, Tracy, for the dress. I really love it. It's really pretty. And after going house to house and feeling like I was a burden in a way to some people, because my son and my dog and everything, and people were bringing stuff, and I was so happy, and I was like, I need a stable place for me and my son to go to, and I need a stable home. So what I did was I went and got an apartment, but this apartment, when I was looking, I never lived out on my own, so I was so scared. And I'll make another video about moving out, and not really moving out because I was homeless, but I didn't have anything to move out from. I had to. But I needed to get a stable place for my son because he was having meltdowns every time we would pull up at someone's house, and it wasn't our house, our old house. He would just cry. He's 2 years old. He doesn't understand. And I was stressed out dealing with him. He was having fits, and he was having meltdowns. He was going through a lot. And I said, it's my duty as a mom to make sure you are safe, and make sure. And his dad was out of town, so he wasn't here physically to help out with anything. And like, looked at these apartments, and they had gave me so many discounts on this apartment, even a discount on my rent every month. And it was just the perfect apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment for me and my son. My son sleeps with me. I don't think that I need like a 2-bedroom apartment right now. Like, I literally started with nothing. My son don't have a bed. I didn't feel like he needed that much right now. So I'll do a whole video on like the place where I'm staying, but everything that you see in this background, everything that you see in this background here, that's not even half of the stuff that people have given me. And I just want to say thank you
to all the people who've given strangers. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I can't even talk about it without like breaking down and crying, because it's just so overwhelming for me. But I just want to say thank you guys, because God has been so good to me. And he's let me know that I'm not alone. Even I was questioning God. I was just like, my faith is so blown right now. Like, how dare you? Like, how could you take everything away? Like, we just left from here and everything is gone. You tell me everything is gone. And people really, he's really like everything that I can think of, like little things, little things, like wearing makeup and going to work. Like, people wanted to replace those things and help me. And like, these miracles have definitely been happening. I'm gonna have to make a separate video, because I'm just not gonna have time to just make like a full video of everything, because I do have to go to work. But I would like to say, like, thank you for everyone, my job, thank you to everyone, my family, my friends, people I don't even talk to anymore, people from high school came to help and like done things and got together. And like, you just guys don't know like how much, like, I just pray that God and like you get the best blessings that come to you. And I'm definitely letting you guys know when I get on my feet, like, I'm paying it forward. And I just, one day, like, I swear, like, one day I promise, like, I'm going to be able to look everyone in the face that helped me, or at least help them in some way possible, or pay them back in some way. I don't know, but I just know that God just bless you tenfolds, 20folds of blessings for just being this kind, because you don't know how low I was feeling or how depressed I was feeling. And then when I started seeing everyone coming in from the community wanting to help, it gave me hope. It gave me some sense of like hope in like in society. Like, you know, people don't have to come out and help you and do anything. And the fact that they didn't say, oh, she got money, like, you know, whatever. You don't know somebody's situation. You don't know how much money they make. Like, and I'm grateful for everything that everybody's done. My son's daycare, like, he has toys. He has probably more toys than he had before all of this happened. So I just got to get my place organized and make it feel more like home. I even have a couch. Like, my friend helped pay for a couch from IKEA. Like, my other friend gave me a lamp. Like, this apartment is just so beautiful. And I'm so grateful for everything that everybody has done. And even like, I'm just gonna have to, this has to be a longer video, but I just want to just kind of give you guys an update of what's going on in my life. And I'm gonna make another video about where we're staying and everything that everybody has given and the blessings that God has definitely come through. But if anybody else is going through something where they lost something or they're homeless or whatever, like, let it go. Let it go. Because every time I had worry, I let it go and it came back to me. I didn't worry about it anymore. And God is just letting me know, like, I'm not alone. Me and my son are not alone. The community has definitely come out to help, and people have definitely came through in ways that I didn't even expect. Like, I'm like, whoa, like, how could I take this? But I'm coming with all humility and saying, yeah, I need help. If anybody still does want to help or wanted to donate, I'll post the GoFundMe link below. I'll also post the news articles, and you can see like chopper video of the house and it being on fire and their story on it. So all those links will be in the GoFundMe link as well. Like, for people who probably don't believe like this happening, I don't know, because this is YouTube. But if you ever been through a fire, like, please comment below and just kind of like, you know, share your story and let me know like where to go from here, because sometimes we just don't know where to go from here at this point. And how to stay encouraged. And people who don't believe in God, you don't have to believe in God, but I definitely do. And I definitely believe that the universe has a higher calling for me and my family, and he's moving in ways, and there's things that I'm seeing that are very, very, like, I'm just going through a very surreal point in life, and it's showing me my real friends. It's showing me people who actually care and people who are good people in this world. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. And thank you guys so much. And if you're watching this, the family and friends, like, you guys just don't know like how much I wake up happy because of the things that you have given to me. Like, I literally wake up with hope every day because of people like you. So I'm just letting it go. I'm letting God do what he does. And yeah, I'll stay tuned. I just wanted to make this short video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.